This is one of the unwritten rules nobody tells you before your first salary conversations. The recruiter asks, "What's your salary expectations?" You give a number. You think you are just answering a question. You may have just started negotiating against yourself. I've seen this happen constantly. A strong candidate is doing well in interview process, gets asked about salary, gives a number that feels reasonable, maybe even a little ambitious. The recruiter says, "That's higher than we were expecting." And she starts negotiating with herself. "Well, I could be flexible." Without realizing it, she's already moved before the company has told her what they were prepared to pay. Here's what most candidates don't realize. The company likely already has a range. You are the one being asked to reveal your number first. So, what do you actually say? Not "I'm open to anything." Not "I'm sure you have a range." And don't throw out a number just to sound reasonable, because it becomes the anchor for the whole conversation. Instead, get the range before you give away your position. Say, "I'd like to understand the scope of the role and the overall package before putting a number on it. Could you share the range budgeted for this position?" That's not evasive. It's a reasonable question. Sometimes they'll tell you. Sometimes they'll ask what you currently earn, or turn the question back to you. This is where preparation matters. Know what people at your level are paid in your market, and know your floor privately before you walk in. Your floor is not the number you open with. If you decide you want to move for less than 100K, you don't open with 100. You've just told them your minimum. Instead, say, "Based on the scope and my experience, I'd be looking in the range of 115 to 125K, depending on the full package." Useful information without negotiating against yourself. One more mistake I see constantly, especially among experienced women. They know the market rate and then lower it anyway. "I know the market is around 120K, but I'd be happy with 110. Why? Because they don't want to sound difficult. You don't need to make yourself cheaper to make yourself easier to hire. And if they say it's outside their budget, that's not failure, that's information. You've learned the opportunity and your expectations don't match. And now you decide if there is enough upside to keep talking. Salary is also not the whole package. Bonus, pension, equity, flexibility, benefits, all of it matter. And if you are already well paid, the real question isn't how much more will they pay me. It's what I am gaining by making this move. More scope, more influence, a better trajectory. Sometimes a smaller increase with the right opportunity is worth more than a bigger one without it. So next time you are asked, don't rush to fill the silence. Ask for the range. If you have to give a number, know why it's the right one. You don't have to become someone you are not to negotiate well. You just have to know your number. before they ask. What happens when the offer comes in lower than expected? I'll talk about next week. Subscribe so you don't miss it.